Hello my beautiful friends, you're so welcome to Casa Naturals. It's been long ever since I went live. Life happens. Yes, it's been hectic my beautiful friends, but I'm back and I thank God. I give honor and glory to our God, for giving me this opportunity to come to do a live again. I think it's been a month from the time that I did a live. So of course we are in a 30-day Rosemary hair challenge, and I'm so glad, friends, like challenges like help us to keep on track, okay, and to focus, yes, on growing our natural hair. So of course, you know what, I'd made our infused rosemary oil, like I've just put it in this bottle. Yes, so I'd made rosemary infused oil. I'm going to link the video in the description box below. Okay, and we had also made our rosemary infused oil. So actually research has been done. There's scientific evidence to say that the rosemary actually works just as well as minoxidil, which is actually an active ingredient which is used to which is Rogaine, which is used to grow hair. Okay, so today I'm going to share with you exactly how to use rosemary. Okay, how to use rosemary the right way so that you'll be able to see growth, because in most cases some people may use it wrongly, okay, and think that rosemary doesn't work. So it matters how you use rosemary. Okay, so we are actually in our 30-day global hair challenge over using rosemary. Okay, so our rules are actually that you spray your rosemary water every day in your hair. Like, this is something simple that you can do, and you won't actually have some buildup, when you're using rosemary water. Okay, and then you use rosemary oil at least 2 to 3 times in a week. All you have to do is spray your rosemary. Of course, I'm going to demonstrate exactly. Okay, so I'm just telling you the rules. So you just spray, okay, in the morning or right before going to bed. Okay, yes, so you can join this challenge. You are not late, my beautiful friends. You are not late if you want to grow your natural hair, or maybe you've been struggling, to grow your hair. You've used different kinds of herbs, different kinds of concoctions like rice water, clove, aloe vera, okay, and nothing seemed to work. So I'm promising you, like, rosemary does work. In the past, I was using rosemary, and my hair, my beautiful friends, like, my hair grew. So this is something that I have tested, and it really works. It really works, my beautiful friends. So you can join our 30-day global hair challenge using rosemary. Okay, or you can use actually essential oil. All you have to do is dilute it in a carrier oil, okay, because rosemary essential oil is very potent. Or you can make your own infused oil like we made. I'll link the video in the description box below, so you can actually make rosemary infused oil. You can do the cold method, or you can do the hot method. So for the cold method, I actually did a video right here. I had done a live on how you can make your rosemary infused oil, so you can watch that video if you had missed it. Okay, so all you have to do is get any favorite oils of yours. So initially we had used avocado oil and macadamia oil. Just get sizable amounts of your rosemary herbs, place them in a jar and pour in your favorite oils and shake it and let it sit for 1 month or 3 weeks. Then your oil is ready. Or you can make the quick one within 20 or 30 minutes. All you have to do is use a double boiler. Okay, use a double boiler, but I've never tried that method before because I'd wanted a natural process to occur so that our oils can be naturally infused. Okay, so my beautiful friends, let me just quickly talk about infused oil for hair growth, rosemary infused oil for hair growth. So today I'll show you exactly how to use the rosemary infused oil we made to grow thicker, stronger, and healthier hair naturally. Okay, so welcome back to Casa Naturals, my beautiful friends, where we create simple natural beauty recipes that actually work. So if you are part of the 30-day challenge, Rosemary Hair Growth Challenge, this video is for you. Okay, this video is for you because it's time to put our infused oil to work. Okay, it's time to put our infused oil to work. So why infused rosemary oil? Why infused rosemary oil? So you know what, our rosemary infused oil actually works wonders, especially on scalp healing, strengthening. Like rosemary strengthens your hair. Okay, and actually the that comes like directly from rosemary leaves, they are very effective, very potent, that actually stimulate growth. Okay, so of course I'm going to share with you exactly how to use this rosemary infused oil and rosemary water. So you know friends, like those natural oils actually, they're full of antioxidants and growth stimulates properties to fix into the carrier oil, creating a powerful blend, okay, for hair growth. So they all improve scalp circulation. It improves scalp circulation, strengthen the roots, and keep strands healthy. Okay, it will keep your strands healthy. So how to use? So what you need to do, because we have our rosemary infused oil and we have our rosemary water. Okay, so this combo actually works wonders, my beautiful friends. Like, it works wonders. Okay, so what you have to do, the first method you can use rosemary oil is by getting a sizable amount. Okay, let's do this. So like if your hair is loose, okay, because I'm in braids, I'm in twists, protective hairstyle. So what you have to do is just spray, just put your oil. So like this type of have you seen it? Actually, I just want to demonstrate. Have you seen, like, oil is dropping in a controllable way? Okay, or we can just, okay, put it on the palms, hands, you see, then you massage. Okay, so make sure that you apply your oil directly to the scalp. Okay, directly to the scalp, and make sure that you use your fingertips. So as you can see, we are using our fingertips but not the nails. Okay, so use your fingertips to massage for 5 to 10 minutes. So this helps stimulate hair growth, this stimulates blood flow and absorption. So for this method, you don't have to rinse it out. You don't have to rinse the rosemary out. So comment in the chat section below, my beautiful friends. I'd love to hear from you if you have ever made rosemary infused oil before. You can even put on your favorite music, but I'm afraid of copyright as you massage your scalp. So do this for 5 to 10 minutes. You can even use special tools like scalp massage tools. However, even the pads of your hands can do a great job. So after massaging your scalp for 30 minutes, way to use rosemary infused oil. Then another way to use rosemary infused oil is when your hair is loose. Okay, when your hair is loose, you just spray your rosemary water, like you spray. Then you have to seal in the moisture with our rosemary oil. Then you fill in that moisture with rosemary oil. So you fill in that moisture with rosemary infused oil, and always concentrate to the ends of your hair to prevent dryness. So comment in the chat section below, my beautiful friends, if you have made rosemary infused oil, or if you are going to try out this rosemary infused oil. Okay, I would love to hear from you. So another way you can use our rosemary infused oil is by doing a hot oil treatment. So for the hot oil treatment, just infuse your rosemary oil into hot water, then apply generously from the scalp to the ends, and to the scalp and to the ends, and you wrap with a towel or your cap and let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes, and then you rinse it out. So now part 3, let's talk about the tips for best results. Okay, so the tips for best results is make sure that you are consistent. Consistent is something that we struggle with. Most of us struggle with consistent. So if you want to see growth, use your rosemary oil and water regularly, and always store your infused rosemary in a dark place. Okay, in a dark corner or dark place. So if you are using essential oils, just use only a few drops, because rosemary is very potent. Okay, if you are using rosemary essential oil. So comment below if you have made your own rosemary infused oil and rosemary water. So I'll link the video in the description box below how you can make these two combos for hair growth. Okay, so comment below if you have ever used rosemary before, my beautiful friends. So I appreciate you so much for watching this video. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.